that's in the pool. But if you get an anchor, which is supposed to be a wild card, they're going to be truly wild. It could be a Jacob's Cloud, could be a fire flower, could be a thing, could be a thingamabob, could be a Koopa shell. Who knows? Okay, it can't be a Koopa shell. Another way, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We start in world numero quattro. That's world 4, by the way. For those joining us, just joining us for the first time, everything is randomized. The world placement and the tunnel placement, as you saw, and it completely vanilla. And all the worlds have been installed, including beta levels. As you can see, the first level we have is a beta level. All the auto-scrollers have been de-auto-scrolled except for 2 worlds, one which is a beta world. The other is a, if I remember correctly, is the 5-9, World 5-9, the one in the sky, the weird auto-scroller, which is locked if you die. Of course, Roopert, both actually hitting their first death, actually. And this one's a little tricky. But this is supposed to be World 1.5, so, or at least the beta of it. And both neck and neck here, obviously. Both were shelled. Roopert's going to finish up first. And we are underway, ladies and gentlemen. Now, as I said, Roopert undefeated in group stage. He was in Group J. If you can type in exclamation point SMB3, you'll get to know what we're talking about. And the second world is World 5, is a World 6 gimmick. Now, this one you have to have a leaf to beat it, and well, you need that tail, that raccoon tail. Yeah, now we have sound. There you go. Thank you. Of course, you want to see who the race streamer is. You know, there's exclamation point R. Of course, if you want to know who the heck I am or where I think. There we go. It's SMB3R. Well, it used to be SMB3. Okay. Huh. And for those wondering, yeah, that was, yeah. Give the restreamer a chance to actually get the thing warmed up, you know. But we got audio finally, and now we got gimmicks going. It used to be SMB3, so it used to be exclamation point SMB3R. I'm gonna have to ask that again, but it is up there. Exclamation point SMB3. It used to be, there used to be an R in there in the first round, I do know that. We have our first visit for the hand stages. We got some, I actually missed that. But we are our first mushroom visits. We got a mushroom, we got a hammer suit. There we go. We have, the Hammer Bros stage. And actually pretty good, we can get past the first Hammer Bro, but he gets past because of the stun lock. Ouch. First Fortress of the evening. Oh, Claire is going through a rough patch with the Hammer Brothers. Gonna try that again. Avoiding the stun lock, which is good. And gets hit by the stun lock, but he's gonna get a mushroom. He's gonna get mushy. Oh, a Hammer Brother giving him a hard time with the stun lock, but he gets it back. Roopert finishing up the fortress in good time as well. So this is gonna be a good time to catch up. We had a star, so we have stars in the hand stages. Not much, but if you do get them, it's a free item. I don't think you were gonna complain here. Meanwhile, Roopert blazing through another one, and oh, hello! Picks up a 5-star frog splash. This one 5 up, and Claris losing another life in the fortress. He may actually game over if he's not careful. He's thinking to use. He's using the star, and I do not blame him. Now, will it be good enough to get him through a good chunk of the fortress? Enough to get through. He's got to go through the secret part. Oh, there's a boo. Another boo. Some walking flame. One of the Hammer Brothers give out another star. Hammer Suits in Mushroom House, number 1, in case you're catching up. And oh no. Awful placement for the Hammer Bro. So 2 Hammer Brothers, 2 stars. How about that, folks? And Rupert, oh no. Got the one of the 2 auto-scrollers left in the game, but the top of the level gets him World 2. A little easier to manage, I'm sure. Claris hanging on by a thread on his last life. He's going through it. He's gonna need an extra life in there somewhere. He's gonna fly through the rest of that level, gets it through. Oh, he's gonna go for it. And he's gonna get a life because he's got 2 cards already, and he gets his 5 lives back. Actually, correction. You know, he does get his 5 lives back. And fort number 2 catches him off guard from Fortress 3-1. Claris is gonna pick up some items, gets a leaf for his trouble. And Rupert going through that, got caught by a dry bones, but he's gonna get through. Otherwise, he's going through that boom boom in quick fashion. Claris is gonna pick up. I think he was trying to pick up an extra item, but he gets a star, nonetheless. And we're on our way, folks. Another fire bra. And we have our first visit with the end cards. Rupert is gonna pick up nothing for his trouble. That's gonna be a take 2 later. 80,000 points gets you the shout on the item. Scores the end cards. You score. You match a pair, but you don't get what's on the. You don't get what's on the screen, so it's completely random. There could be. We've seen hammer suits. We've seen stars. We've seen all this stuff. There's Iggy. It's a 2 hit. 3 hits. Ooh, 4. That's a max health boss right there. Hello. But he does get it done, roopert83. Claris is not going to like that end boss for First World, but he does try his hand at the item scoring, gets 2 stars. Will he get an item for his trouble? That's 2. That's going to be it. But he picks up 2 items. What does he get? Will he check? He'll go. And Rupert picks up a hammer for his trouble for clearing the First World, so there you go. And we have... Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe we saw World 5 as our second world of the evening. Meanwhile, Claris is going to clear up that trophy. Then clear up that fortress. Gonna go to the fort. And Bertha playing goaltender for a bit with Rupert, but he's gonna get through it. Yeah, we are in World 5. So there we go. So head forward in World 5. Claris is gonna have to live. And he gets a hit. And he's not going to like the fact that he... Oh! That's 4. And Rupert going to go through the World 1 glitch. And Claris clears up that world. Whew! That was close. Roopert picks up an extra 1-up, clears up world 5-2, which was 7-1. Now he's got to go for the mushroom. Nope, going straight for the tunnel. And of course, Roopert saying, nope. No, thank y'all. I do not want to go for that world. He wants the fortress. And he gets the super tank. I don't know. That seems like a fair trade-off. Seems like a fair trade. I don't know about you, gang. And Roopert got to take care of Boom Boom real quick. Picks up that extra question mark thingamabob to build the bridge. So if he does game over, he gets a bridge. He gets to skip a couple of levels here. He does have an end card, but he sees some hammer bras. And, ooh! A couple of big shows. But he picks up a mushroom for his trouble for clearing that out. Claris going through that water stage. And Big Bertha, ooh, playing goaltender once again. Roopert does not want to go for the second hammer, bro. Curious. Now, for those wondering, hey, Maddie, aren't all the levels supposed to be, randomized? They are, except for several. Obviously, the last level of the game is Bowser's Castle. But this is hard-coded because there's no way to actually, simulate going up and excusing roopert83 as he kisses the sky. Claris, oh, beautiful clippage too. He gets that done quick fashion. He's not going to pick up any lives except for maybe one. Gets his 1-up for the 3rd level cleared. Now Claris could. Actually, oh, hello. We got world 5-3. In world, if not in position, in the vanilla world. Now, how interesting would it have been if we had Prola joining us for commentary? Because the winner of this matchup, for those wondering, if you have not checked out the challenge site, the entire bracket is available on that. Winner takes on Pro 007 in round 2. So this will be very interesting. Roopert had a little bit of a challenging one there, and ooh, that could have been very dangerous. Claris has got to go for the cards. Got to pick up some more items. That's strike 1. He's got to get 1. Yeah, that's it. Roopert using that hammer to go through that lock and picks up a fortress, which was the Fortress of World 1. Now, do we go for Boom Boom or do we go for the item? Looks like, oh, Vanilla Leaf. And, oh, a bad boo placement. And he's got to get enough speed to clear it up. And Claire's having a tough time with the hammer, bro. No! Ouch. Rough one. Roopert picks up a cloud. So if any of the worlds you don't like, he could skip. Well, Roopert's going to pick up another hand level, so he's going to get another item for clearing this level. Pretty sure he's happy about that turn of events. He's got to clear the level first. Gets caught by a kamikaze fishy. And he's gonna get the star. Obviously, all the hand levels have the same thing, so he's gonna get a star again. So it's a free power up at this point. And World 5-9 is World 1-1. Now, Claris is gonna kiss the sky in a minute. Oh! Rupert with a bad judgment on the jump. Ooh. It's a star. He's got to run right through this particular level. Don't scare me like that, Rupert. Jeez. Almost did it again. But with the cheaps running around, I don't blame him. But he gets an extra star first trouble. Oh, there's the Lethal. Claris do the same thing. He's going to try to, it looks like. He's going to chase the boo away from the strip. And gets it done. Meanwhile, Rupert already at airship. It's a hammer suit, for those wondering. Rupert, meanwhile, gonna meet up with Roy. And it's a one-hit wonder! How about that, folks? Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Now, Rupert's got a lead. The turnpike would have been faster. Yeah, but then again, it's always clogged up, King. That's what it is. Picks up a music box for his trouble, and we have world number 2 for our third world of the evening. And of all ironies, a nice level in the desert. See what happens in this particular seed. The desert happens to be Hollywood. Just a lot of fake snow. It's got a whole lot of potholes. But then again, that's not California. That's Ontario. So I'm Canadian. Okay, bad joke. Moving on. Rupert's gonna get that done. Picks up 5 lives. Another 5-star frog splash. Meanwhile, Claris gonna make his way through Roy, and he did have his stomping ability, but it don't matter. Rupert going through another swimming level. Oh, World 6 levels, but then again, there's supposed to be a lot of World 6s. I mean, Ontario, Canada, for those wondering. I am Canadian, eh? Rupert gonna get through it, get another star card. And Claris opting to break the walk in World 2. Gonna skip the first chunk of stuff. And Rupert gonna get the Navy. So he could probably put his mind at ease. Claris is gonna get an extra level. He's gotta get the World 5-1, excuse me. And here we go. Meanwhile, Rupert takes care of Boom Boom. Takes care of that fortress. That was World 3. World 2-3. Meanwhile, Claris playing catch-up. He's got some time, so he's going to take care of some Hammer Bros, pick up an extra item, which is the hammer. He's not going to regret that. And he gets an extra leaf for his trouble. He's not going to regret that move. Picks up the lead and a hammer in the process. And Rupert takes a death. Sadly. You know, Claris already at the airship. This is the World 7 airship. He's gonna make it. He's gonna make some cricket jumps and makes it to the tunnel. And we got Morton. And another one-hitter. Hello. Hello. So Claris picks up the lead, and a hammer in the process, which is going to extend that lead, and Rupert going through more ice and stuff and things. In my other frog suit. Someone get the man the frog suit. And we have a Tanuki suit as we enter world numero uno for our next world. And our third hand level, our last one of the evening, obviously, is World 1-1. So that's going to be an extra item, which is going to be a star. There it is. Meanwhile, Rupert picking up an extra few lives. Actually, no, we broke the lock. Never mind, that was World 5. As we enter World 1-6, which is the military. The armed forces of the Koopa place. Rupert gonna go through World 4-2. Ooh, Claris picking up some speed, gonna land. Oh, almost landed on the tunnel, almost had a clear landing, but. And kicks the hammer. And he takes the hammer bra for a hammer bra. Takes care of the hammer bra for a hammer bra. And another hammer bra for a cloud bra. And he goes straight to the airship, and I cannot blame him. Claris with a decided lead with that extra hammer. He is told this is the turning point. The extra hammer brother after now the star's not gonna give him time to take out wow, another one-hitter. So this is decided at this point. This is whoo. Ooh, fancy. Rupert's gonna get his airship as well. Another P-Wing, and as we enter World 7. Now we have 5 levels done already. We have, let's see. We still have, let's see, 3. We already have 8, so we have 3 and, let's see, 3 and 6 left. Coming up. And Rupert's going to take care of Morton Koopa Jr. Yo, Mr. Koopa! Give me that smoke, why don't you? WrestleMania 5. You gotta be a wrestling fan to know it. Sorry, folks. Claris is gonna pick up some free extra items to finish up. He's gonna finish up the end card suit, the end card game, and a a generous seed, ish. And another tunnel. Ooh, and he uses a cloud and he skips it, but this is a tricky one. You need some expert level, maybe not expert level, but definitely your platforming needs to be good. It's gonna hit the P switch, and that's gonna help him get through the last bit. And picks up a star card to end the level. And he's already at the end. Hello. And he uses the music box and the Juggum's Clown. Now, he has to do this in one shot to clear the world. Otherwise, he's got the fortress to get through. Now, the fortress could have been the World 7 Vanilla, which is the worst. Rupert's going to pick up his hammer. And Wolfgang is going to be a 2-hitter, a 3-hitter. World 6 or World 3 are left. Rupert's going to break that lock, pick up an extra item and the cloud. So he's going to be joining Claris in the next world, surely. So I need to catch up my scores here. Oh, that's what happens. There you go. That's why I'm a dog person. And now we have the ice world. How generous are the tunnels in the ice world? Let's find out. We are not too lucky, unfortunately. We need to build a bridge there, so we have to go through that. Rupert's gonna finish this 4th world. We have World 6, then we have World 3, and of course World 8, which is always the last one. Patum BM, his name is Ric Flair. Woo! Well, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only mark up here. That's very nice. Meanwhile, Claris is going to go through. I believe this is the World 7 level. And he's going to make it nice and easy. Gonna pick up another star card for his trouble. And I believe that was a boss bass up there. Claris is gonna go downstairs to clear some levels. He picks up a water level. Well, let me tell you something, Mean Gene. Rupert's gonna pick up another. I screwed it up. Rupert's gonna pick up another 5 stars, and so's Claris, 5 levels. So the lives situation going to the last couple of levels, getting there. And same strats for Rupert, believe it or not. Juggums and a music box. Claris picking up the extra hammer. Definitely a big advantage getter. And Rupert gonna take care of the Nature Koopa, Ric Flair. All right, that's enough. Enough wrestling puns. We're serious business now. Claris going through the you got to fly up to clear this level. You know, I promise not to make that many wrestling jokes in this because I'm a wrestling podcaster. So there's that. And Claris has got to clear up. Boom, boom. One more time. And Rupert got to move up to World 6. And Claris is going to get up another card level. Gets one mistake. I think at this point, he's not going to get anything in this one. He's getting pretty loaded, though. That's not a bad thing. Enters World 4 and... Ooh. No boss bass, but he got... he might get a sunburn if he's not careful. Keep in mind, folks, it is possible to get sunburned during the winter, so please be careful. And flies up. Clears up the level. Now, what does Claris do here? Does he go? He's going to go through the hammers first. Clears up the Hammer Bros for a P-Wing. Rupert, meanwhile, gonna go up. And Claris is, gonna keep going with World 1, 2, and another sunburn possibility here. But he's gonna keep moving. Oh, and the sun kicks in early. Well, it does kick in about the halfway through the point of the level in the sun in the desert level. So Vanilla Star's got to help him get through that little bit, though, and takes care of the sun for an extra couple of points. That's always nice. And he went downstairs. What's he thinking? He's got to take on some more hammer bras. Takes care of 1. That's 2, 4. Extra star up there would have been nice, but he gets up a music box. And there you go. And Vanilla in World, but not in position with this next level. Does Claris. Again, looking at the times, this is actually, all things considered, this is a nice speedy seed. So far, anyway. Oh, reminds me. I thought I updated that. There we go, that should show up in a few seconds. There we go. Claris trying to get some traction, but he gets caught with the dry bones, but he gets a star first trouble. He's going to speed through it. Takes care of the thwomp situation there. He's got to pick up an extra hit and some hitting ability. And going to maneuver his way through that last little bit. One more thwomp. One more, and then that. And takes care of Boom Boom. Claris sustaining his lead as Rupert picks up his P-Wing. And we have World 2. Lots of sun here today. At least the sun here is in the appropriate world, at least in the world structure, World 2. Now, in the group stage, I remember I called one where we had the sun and a boss bass. That's tricky terrain right there. Thankfully, it's not too tricky in this particular point in time, but he gets caught with his sunburn. Trying to avoid that Koopa. And a good double kill by Rupert as well. Claris is going to clear up that end card level. Got to pick up an extra thing. Gets 2. And that'll be it for now. 2 items. And he picks up a music box. Did not catch what else he got, but he's going to go through, go to the basement once again. And this is a beta level for World 5. Again, pretty easy to get through, but you gotta be careful with the enemy placement, and he obviously was. Picks up a star card, clears up that level, and has to go through Fortress number 3. Now he could, if he wants to, break that lock and get through it, but he's not gonna go through it, and one of the more difficult fortresses await him. And picks up a star, so that's going to help pass the terrain a little bit. No, there's another item. No, he doesn't. So, oh, tricky terrain here on Small Mario here. Not too tricky. The Podoboo is a regular Firewalkers. Rupert going through a de-auto-scrolled world for 1-4, excuse me. I've been told it's vanilla again. Yeah, that is vanilla of World 6. Fred. This one ain't vanilla, though. This is the World 1 airship for Claris. He's got to pick up a leaf. And Roopert speeding through that particular beta. That's 4 hits for, it's gonna be 5 hitters. Ooh, and this is tricky terrain if you're Small Mario. But he gets it. And Roopert gonna get a little extra hit boost from that. And flying through that fortress. Look at that. Nice run through. As Claris clears up the last bit of World 6 to enter World 3. So that was a swore Lemmy, yes sir. And we have a golden boat, but will we have a chance to see the golden boat? We're gonna have to. Breaks the hammer. And yet, Claris is going to go for some extra lives. Well, he doesn't need the extra lives, so it's an item. World 3 is not vanilla. Is not a easy breezer, unfortunately. Too bad. What am I? So we had some good times going for this one too. Roopert, I think he caught a death. Yeah, he did. Yeah, a swole Lemmy took him down. Though the hammers, the tunnel's not too evil, but in return, the fortress is World 5 is the World 5 fortress on the ground. Claris is gonna clear. He's gonna get an extra life for. He's gonna get some free tries out of this. And Roopert again eating another death at the airship. Lemmy a little swole. He might have to use an item, but he's trying to gut it out, obviously. Whereas, going to clear it up, and boom, done and done. So the fortress is done. He's got one more tunnel to test. Oh, now he's doing, gotta get hit by the ball, but he finally takes down Lemmy Koopa. Does Roopert. There's, gotta pick up 2 items. That's 3. That's 4. He's gotta clear it. And he clears it. So that's gonna fill up his inventory quite nicely. True love. Froggy suit, for those wondering, was what the package, the total package for World 6. And Roopert saw what he saw, and he's gonna go vanilla. Now, this is two completely different strats. If that tunnel over there is vanilla, that tunnel will go straight to Wendy O. If it isn't, Roopert might get his lead back. It's a big might, but it's a possibility. Meanwhile, we see that we have another vanilla level. Not in position. In world for sure, but not in position. We'll find out in a little bit what the gimmick is. Roopert having to go through World 8-1, and that's never a good one. He's got to take a star, and he's going to need it. Meanwhile, Claris is going to go through the tunnel and visit with Wendy O. So Rupert's going to regret not using that hammer. Does he have the hammer? Did he pick up the extra hammer? Don't believe he did. So Claris picking up the extra hammer. Again, turning point. Claris, that's a ooh, there's two-hitter for Wendy O. And now we visit HE double hockey sticks. As soon as we get the cutscene done. Sorry, Trouble. It's all about the bass. About the bass. About that bass. Roopert, again, having a hard time with World 8-1. Meanwhile, Claris, his first tank, the tanks that do not require the unlocking of a place is mixed in with the extra level. So this one, he's going to go through another World 6 level. Now, of course, for those wondering, the tunnel edge is always randomized as well. So, will it be will the hand bridge be required, or will the dark land be required, or is the first tunnel that we see, the first pipe we see, a hype pipe? We will soon find out. Well, of course, if Claris decides to open up both paths, he can. We shall see. Meanwhile, Roopert having to deal with Boss Bass. And, yeah. Meanwhile, Claris is going to check if that is a hype pipe. It's a hand bridge. So he's going to try to take on the Navy, which happens to be the Air Force. So, again, in position, vanilla in world, if not in position, Roopert managing the terrain. Boss Bass ain't nothing on this Mario here. Meanwhile, Claris taking care of business. And Roopert going into the fortress, which is the fortress from World 5 in the sky. And Roopert having a tough time with some of those levels. Takes care of Boom Boom, so does Claris. Clears up the Navy level pretty quickly, or the Air Force. What does pipe number 2 offer? It's a path towards the Dark World. All right, let's see what we have. Pipe number 1, and this one gets him to the other end. Oh, no. Does he have a hammer? He does. What does this path? What the thine path give him? The use of another hammer. All right. This path leads him to the other pipe. So, this got interesting. Human Mustard using those hammers, not regretting it. Now, obviously the hand bridge, not required, but he has to, well, no, not yet. What does he do? What does he do? I think it's just to be sure. You're going to have to go through the, you don't have to go through, I don't believe, no, hand bridge is not required. What do we do? And he's going through the hand bridge. Don't know if that was the move he should have made. But he's got a sizable lead, so he could take care of business. Meanwhile, Roopert making his way through slowly. Hands is required. Oh, no, yeah, hands is required, yeah. But I seem to remember seeing the, you know what? It might be. Yeah, you know what? Shut up, Maddie. Let the players play. You just gotta go through the Air Force, which is a World 3 fortress. Which is where Rupert is right now. And for those, the winning world numbers, 4, 5, 2, 1, 7, 6, 3, 8. There's just got to navigate through that underwater portion there and take care of the boom boom over there. To take care of business every day. Rupert, meanwhile, gonna run through that particular bridge. Make his way through World 3. Claris gets it to keep. And the super tank is the fortress of World 2. This is going to be a sub 50 seed, barring any mistakes here. Rupert, meanwhile, taking a hit on the flames, getting a little burnt. Claris flying a little bit, taking advantage of that extra P power he got from that run. One last boom boom, and we are done with the boom booms this evening. Again, Claris picking up the hammers. Big deal. Rupert gonna finally join us in World 8. And Claris doubling down, stars and hammer suit. Goes for the first few lasers. Gonna make his way down. Couple of hot foots. A vanilla hot foot right there, actually. Gonna pick up the extra... No, just gonna clip his way through it. A little extra jumpage. And Claris is gonna make it through. He gets it. One last laser to Tandle, and then the floor is lava from here. And Rupert getting another cheap death. And Claris is gonna take care of business. 48 looks like it. Gets it done. Claris is going to win this one. And move on to round 2 against Pro 007. We have a sub 50 seed. We have a sub 49 seed. Official time 48:22. Beautiful. And Claris taking care of business with the hammers. That one decision with the hammers in World 2. Early on, the big deciding factor. Rupert had a good lead, but didn't want to check for hammers. But still, Rupert having a good run as well. We're going to see if we can get the winner. And for a chat as we see Rupert finish up his World 8. And Claris is setting up. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, 48:22, clarisdatcom. Congratulations, GG.
Oh, thank you.
That was a great one. That was a good run. You two are having great runs. The big decision I can tell you right now was the extra hammers in World. The extra hammer you picked up in World 2.
Yeah, I never get a good start in any of these tournament races, so I knew once the hammers started falling, I had a chance.
Yeah, you broke that lock, and of course that rock, and you picked up that extra hammer at World 2, and you just started blazing through a trail. And Roopert just didn't have the hammer to break that lock, or just chose to go vanilla. So that was a very interesting. Tell me about that seed.
Oh,
that was a very interesting seed.
Oh man, I could do no right the first couple of worlds there.
Yeah, you tell you the truth, Roopert. You and Roopert in World 4, I could tell you died at pretty much the same time. The first death.
Yeah,
practically at the same time. You guys got caught by that one cheap.
Yeah.
No. From that Koopa shell. That one Koopa shell in the beta level. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Both of you got shelled.
I was trying to outdo it, and then I missed the jump, and yeah, kind of put me on a little bit of a tilt there early because it's bracket stage. You know, if you're not on top of your game, you can get shaken really early.
I could tell. But you obviously you sell it. Then you saw the extra hammer. You just blazed through. There was a couple other. World 7 was actually pretty generous with you two, actually.
Yeah.
Considering.
I was ducking around a little bit, just trying to do path of least resistance, and just fell into the lock at 9.
Well, I can tell you right now, Roopert going through his stage. I think he's just going through the fortresses, and ooh, you just did the right thing. We had Fortress from World 5 and the Fortress of World 8.
Oh. Yeah, I saw
and Roopert took a lava death. I'm going to keep calling this at the same time. You can keep talking.
That's fine. I saw pretty early on after busting the rest of the hammers in 8 that 8 fort wasn't needed.
8 fort wasn't needed. You saw that, and at first I thought the hand bridge wasn't going to be needed. I thought you busted through the Navy, that would be it. But those hammers came in really, really handy.
Yeah, even if it was just for information. I mean, it served the purpose.
Meanwhile, Roopert the second attempt takes that down. Oh, never mind. It is 4. Take a look at cheat sheet, actually. Yeah, that is World 4. Here, folks. We curve sometimes. These for World 1, World 4. Meanwhile, he's going through his particulars here. He's figuring it out. Does he figure out that it looks like he's going back to the hand bridge? Yep. And he's gonna go through it. And of course, not too lucky. You got lucky. He didn't have to do the first hand bridge level, but he got caught with the first hand bridge, the first level there. So he's got to get through that. He's gonna have to go through that. And it turns out to be World 5. A World 5. And he's going to go through it one more time. Another level of the sky. Anything you would like to improve, by the way, in the next round? Other than obviously the star, the start, obviously.
It's consistency. I mean, I can have good practice seeds, and then you get to. I really have not in the 5 races that I've done. I really have not had a good start, so I need to be a little more consistent. Need to drop those early deaths.
It's been kind of a constant. The rough starts. You had 1 and 3. You won the three-way dance to get here, but then again, you're starting to pick up wins here, so that's not a bad thing.
I'll take it as I can get it, but I really was not expecting this one. I've seen Roopert play. I mean, I was a little surprised. I was in shock.
There you go. Roopert's going to go through that extra airship, which was the swimming level, the swimming fort. Takes care of that. And he's going to join us in the keep really soon. He's about to get through the tunnels of the keep. There we go. And he joins us there. What's he going to do? Uses the hammer and the P-Wing. He's going to get through the World 2 fort without too much difficulty. But he's going to lose the P-Wing in the process. He takes another hit. It's going to be small Mario, but in this case, not a bad thing. It takes care of his last boom boom for the evening. And that'll be it. He's going to take on... Now, he does have the hammer suit and an extra star, so I think we might be looking at similar strats. Hammer suit. No, he's not. He's going froggy, everybody. Yeah. He's feeling froggy. All right, so this might be interesting. We've seen attempts at the frog suit defeat of Bowser. He's dodged his first lasers. He's got the hot foot in pursuit. He's going to avoid that. He's going to try. No, he's not going to try. He's going to go through vanilla. Oh, and he gets caught by the Potaboo. Ah, nuts. So, yeah, he's going to go through the rest of the platforming section. He got caught by the flame. And it gets caught by a laser. He's going to be small Mario going into the fight with Bowser. Thankfully, the hitbox is on the head, so he's... so if he knows his Mario, he's going to do just fine. Just avoid a couple of flames and just... Stay under the body. No, he's gonna move. Stick and move. Classic vanilla move here. Oh no, there you go. Now he got him. Yeah, there we go. Now he's gonna stick around for the rest of the evening. He's gonna join us in a few minutes, obviously. As soon as he takes care of Bowser. The king of the Koopas, if you will. And down he goes. It's going to be just a little over. It looks like it's going to be just under 10 minutes ahead. At 58. With the official time being 58:16. There you go, folks. 58:16 to 48:25. Just a tad bit under 10 minutes behind, but still considering... That was still considering... Still GG to Roopert. Hopefully he'll join us in a few seconds to wrap things up. And join us for this conversation that I've been, dominating. Sorry about that. People complimenting the airplane ending. Why not? Do we have a Roopert? Well, we have a Roopert. We do have a Roopert. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us in there, give your GGs to roopert83 there. Congratulations. Good run, though.
That was I had some trouble with some places I probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, maybe. I can tell you right now, what did you in was you did not check for the Hammer Brothers in World 5 in your second world, and Claris did, and picked up an extra hammer and just kept picking up hammers and just blew through World 8.
Yeah, the end card game had one as well, if not two.
The Hammer Bro at the bottom of World 5?
Yep.
Okay.
That's
Something
the one.
told me
And
maybe
said he broke, and he used the hammer to
checked
break the rock, and he picked up another hammer with the Hammer Bros in World 2.
Oh, okay.
But a bad run. Not a bad run at all, actually. Tell me, anything else on the siege you noticed that was particularly difficult or interesting to you?
This seed actually, well, I mean, I guess compared to the seed that I had last time, this one wasn't so bad. But Lemmy gave me a lot of trouble.
Yeah, you had some trouble. Lemmy was A, swole, B, giving you a hard time with his balls.
That probably that and 8-1 gave me a lot of trouble too. But yeah, those are really the two levels that stick out the most to me as far as what I struggled with on this run. And I thought about something told me maybe I should have checked a couple of those other Hammer Brothers, but I kept getting stars on each one that I had. And I guess it
that was, I think that was the thing that was throwing me off. A lot of the hand levels, the hand bridge levels were giving out stars, which I thought, ooh, that might be that would have thrown me off as well if all the Hammer Brothers were giving out stars and mushrooms.
Yeah,
that would have been interesting. Anyway, anything else to mention before we head off for the evening?
I think that's it for me. I didn't get to play too many matches, but it was fun. Glad I joined.
Good run. You did finish your group stage undefeated, so it's never a bad thing to go 3-0 in group stages. But beyond that, congratulations to both, and congratulations to clarisdatcom. Gonna take on Pro 007 in the round 2 matchup, which will be a single elimination matchup as well. That'll do it for us, ladies and gentlemen. We thank you very much for tuning in. Hey, don't forget, click that, type down ! SMB3 for all the information, including the challenge, the sign up page for the next tournament, of course, all the other information that you need for this particular tournament, and all that good stuff. We thank you very much for tuning in on behalf of Rupert and, of course, Claris. And, of course, everyone here at Speed Gaming, the Speed Gaming Network here on Twitch.tv. We thank you very much for tuning in. My name's Meta J. We'll talk to you later. Have a good one, everybody.